We are just a few days away from Christmas, and one masterpiece in the National Gallery of Art in the nation's capital features a well-known Renaissance artist's view of the birth of our Lord, and in particular, the role played by shepherds. We turn now to Jem Sullivan, Associate Professor at the Catholic University of America and author of The Beauty of Faith. Jem, wonderful to have you back on again. First off, tell us about the artist Giorgione, who painted this beautiful image of the Adoration of the Shepherds.
Thank you for having me, Tracy. It's good to be back. You know, while Florence was the birthplace of the Italian Renaissance, the city of Venice became a major cultural center where the arts flourished in the 15th and 16th centuries. This painting by the Venetian master artist Giorgione was completed between 1505 and 1510. And it's a familiar image that you may have seen on a Christmas card. It captures that moment when the shepherds adore the newborn Jesus, as recounted in the second chapter of the Gospel of Luke that we will hear during this Christmas season.
And Jem, can you walk us through this masterpiece? What parts of this painting really jump out to you?
Sure. The shepherds were among the first to hear the good news of the incarnation of God among us. And so here we see on the left two shepherds who have left behind their fields and come in haste to worship the infant Jesus. And we notice that their clothes are tattered and torn. They may be poor in the things of this world, but they are rich in faith. And as they kneel in adoration before the Christ child, we see that this infant Jesus is radiating light. He is the light of the world. So the newborn Jesus radiates light, and the artist places Jesus on the bare ground with only his mother Mary's cloak to protect him from the cold earth. God becomes one of us in simplicity, in poverty, and in humility. And then we see the rich blue robes of Mary and the golden cloak of Saint Joseph. Both Mary and Joseph, the ones whom God entrusted his only son Jesus to, both of them are also radiating light. It is said that the Venetian painters like Giorgione were able to create this radiant light by mixing finely ground precious stones into the paint. And when the paint dried, the scene would shimmer with radiant light.
And before I let you go, Jem, what should be our takeaway from the scene of the Adoration of the Shepherds?
Sure, Tracy. You know, at Mass on Christmas Day, we will hear in the Gospel reading that Jesus is the true light who enlightens everyone and who shines the light of God's love and mercy and peace into the darkness of this world. So as we ponder this scene of two shepherds kneeling in adoration with Mary and Joseph before Jesus, the light of the world, I think this artist is really giving us a visual invitation to join in their adoration as we sing that Christmas hymn, "O come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord."
Well, Jem, thank you so much for sharing all of this with us today. We really appreciate it. God bless you and Merry Christmas.
The same to you, Tracy. Merry Christmas.